The M3 iPad Air came out a few weeks ago, and today I want to talk about what's new, but also share a few things that I noticed after using it myself. Hopefully this helps you decide whether it's worth buying or if you're better off waiting. And hey, if you enjoy Apple content, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Okay, design-wise, this iPad Air is exactly the same as the previous one. It's still slim, light, and easy to carry. It comes in space gray, blue, purple, and starlight. I'm using the 11-inch space gray model, and yes, the bezels are still the same. The 11-inch liquid retina display is sharp, it has true tone, supports white color, and has an anti-reflective coating. It gets up to 500 nits bright, which is good indoors, but if you're outside in direct sunlight, it works, but it's not really great. Also, the display still runs at 60 Hz, which again, it's okay, but honestly, I love to see 120 Hz at this point. The big deal with this new iPad is the M3 chip. It brings cool graphics features like dynamic caching and hardware-accelerated ray tracing, which basically means games look really good. Apple says it's twice as fast as the M1 and 3.5 times faster than the old A14 model. So if you're into graphics-intense tasks or gaming, you will definitely notice the difference. But for emails, browsing, or watching videos, most recent iPads handle that just fine. The M3 iPad Air now supports Apple Intelligence, which adds features like the generative Genmojis, image playground, Siri enhancements, and ChatGPT integration. You can create personalized emojis, generate full-screen AI images, and get more helpful responses through Siri. These are cool to experiment with, but honestly, this still feels like a work in progress. It's definitely cool to have, but I wouldn't say Apple Intelligence alone is a reason to upgrade. At least, not yet. Now, if you're upgrading to a new iPad this year, ESR just launched a full lineup of accessories, and they seriously level up your iPad game. Let's start with the flip magnetic case. It's sturdy, stable, and super versatile. You get multiple angles for watching, writing, or drawing, and yes, even portrait mode thanks to the triangle fold. It holds up well on any surface and it's just $22.99. Now, for the screen, the UltraFit Classic Screen Protector makes application actually easy. You only need to clean the screen, place the iPad facing down, pull the tab, and done. There were no dust and no bubbles, just a flawless screen with 2 times the strength of regular protectors. I'm really happy with the screen protector. Next up, the Geo Digital Pencil. This one is Bluetooth enabled with shortcut buttons, battery status, and it works with Find My. So if you ever misplace it, you can simply ping it with sound. This pencil is palm rejection ready, tilt sensitive, and only $29.99, which is an affordable alternative to the Apple Pencil Pro. And finally, the Rebound magnetic keyboard case features a trackpad with full gesture support, backlit keys in 7 colors, and a smooth typing experience. The magnetic stand is strong and easy to adjust, so whether you're writing or watching, this setup is good to go. If you're interested, all the links are in the description. Thank you so much, ESR, for sponsoring this portion of the video, and now let's get back to it. Now, the iPad Air still uses Touch ID on the top button, and it's a good feature, but I personally like Face ID better because it's simpler. But if you want a little tip, a trick that I use is registering both of my index fingers so I can easily unlock it in landscape mode as well. Apple also dropped a new version of the Magic Keyboard with this new iPad, and it got a bigger trackpad, function keys for quick controls like volume and brightness, and even 60 watts USB-C pass-through charging. It only comes in white and works with the older M2 iPad Air 2, and unlike the Pro versions though, this one doesn't have backlit keys. It's not a huge deal, but once you've typed with backlighting, you definitely miss it. I know I do. Price-wise, it starts at $269 for the 11-inch and $319 for the 13-inch, which is actually $30 cheaper than the last version. The iPad and the keyboard together do get a little bit bulky, so keep that in mind, but it's a great combo to take on trips, for example. I can easily reply to my emails, write scripts, and get other work done. That said, when I'm at home, I prefer using a regular case. It just feels more practical for watching videos, browsing online, or taking notes. Now, talking about the Apple Pencil, the support is still here and it works with both the Apple Pencil Pro and the USB-C version. I'm definitely not an artist, but I use it mainly for taking notes, and for that, it's been super useful. Depending on how you plan to use your iPad, the pencil isn't a must-have for everyone, but if you love taking notes or if you are indeed an artist, then it's totally worth it. The M3 iPad Air is still a great choice for most people, especially if you have an older iPad or if you're buying your first one. It's perfect for those who don't need everything that the Pro model has to offer and would like to save a little bit of money. I'll continue using this iPad daily and we'll come back in a few months with an update on how it's going. Also, talking about the price, it's still priced at $599 for the 11-inch and $799 for the 13-inch. With storage options from 128 gigabytes to 1 terabyte available with or without cellular. If your current iPad is good enough, there's definitely no rush to upgrade, but if you want the latest graphics in a nice mid-tier device, this one is perfect. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all things Apple. Your support means a lot to me. I'll see you in the next one. But if you love taking notes, or of course, if you are an artist, then